thing is, okay, for the next episode of this, we promise to have better webcams. Like, it's 2 frames per second Matt and shrouded in darkness, bastard of my life, Brooks is a noun.
This is how I live.
What's up? Welcome back to Elite Full Restore. It's been 9 months since we released our last episode, so we decided to do something.
Episode was released on April 1st, and Ori, you were not even on that one.
No, I wasn't. That was
me and Zane.
Yeah, that was you and Zane. I've been busy. What has happened in my life? I got married in March, and apart from that, I've been working a lot and streaming, so I'm sorry for not updating for so long, but that has kind of been my life for a while. Yeah. So what's up with y'all? What's the last 9 months been? How's your post Elite Full Restore baby been?
Yeah.
Like basically, I have done nothing at all.
You've been posting.
I've been posting. I've been posting on the web. Like that's basically it. I take pills to make my brain work better now.
Nice.
Always good. Yeah.
Relatable.
That's what got me to be like, yeah, we gotta start doing this episode, man, because we just gotta start getting this stuff out again. Bring on a divisive figure like Brooks Oglesby, such that we can bring in those clicks.
Yeah, the Picasso of takes.
And so it fucking begins.
So like, we've missed of Pokemon news. Most of which is completely irrelevant now. Like, whenever we'd put out a new episode, we'd put out whatever the newest, like, code for Megastone downloads was, and all of those are now expired.
Remember
every single
Megastones?
one.
Better times, honestly.
Pokemon? Brooks, Pokemon.
What?
What do you think about Mega Pokemon?
It's not a good concept.
Okay.
It's not a good, and it's like I try not to be a fucking old man stick in the mud about like change, but I saw Mega Manectric, and ever since I saw that, snakes have been manifesting physically in my home.
The thing about Mega Manectric is that it's just very not good.
It's real bad.
It is objectively the worst of the Mega Evolutions. I'm going
to bring up a...
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pull up.
For those of you who may be listening to this in a false, some scrutable to you, but that's fine. I don't care.
This is a bad Pokemon. I'm putting it up on the screen right now. This is objectively the worst thing I've ever seen, and
it's bad to see.
I hate to look at it. It's the thing.
Yeah.
It's
a bad time for all involved.
Okay, so like here's the main problem. Like we have you can harp on the obvious, like this thing has Stegosaurus spines all over its body, but like the other problem I have it's got like little, like, is it going for a run? Why are there wristbands on its feet? Like I don't understand. Like it's the same like yellow of like the fucking like plates on the back of its everywhere. But like why is it's not in the Olympics? Like I don't understand why it's there.
I feel like a lot of Mega Pokemon follow the same design ethos as Steampunk, where it's just like, let's take a thing and just put it on there. Like,
Sorry?
There's no actual use for it. Here's just a gear. It's fine. Like, just wear some little wristbands.
Mega Houndoom also suffers from this problem. Like when you tell me the phrase Mega Houndoom, that seems like a good idea to me. And then like I see it and I'm like, oh yes, I also have a deer skull in my grandparents' home that I like to look at sometimes.
Oh, that's unfortunate to see.
It's bad. It's very bad. There's like little teeth on the bottom of it, and I don't understand what that's all about. And then it's got the same fucking sweatband issue I was just talking about with Mega Manectric. Like what are those and what are they for? I don't understand.
I feel like Mega Houndoom looks like when you try to like draw a horse from memory and you realize that you really don't know what a horse looks like. Is that a reference? This is like, draw a Houndoom.
It's like, oh yeah, it's got a fucking like coyote deer skull on the front of its chest. That seems right to me. Definitely.
Yeah.
All the leasing to me personally is Mega Tyranitar.
That's a bad one too.
Now Mega Tyranitar, let me see what we're working with.
Oh my Gooks. Bend this one.
Hey!
You can't. is
Hey,
the answer.
what's happening on its back?
What's going on there? What
Hey,
is that?
Conceptually, what's and its tummy also.
It's
There's
it's
just
it.
Does it
in
eat
general.
through its
What's
tummy?
going on there?
I
mean,
I want to like this because
definitely
it looks
Pokemon
kind
that
of
eat through the
jack-o'-lantern-y,
tummy.
but it's just
It looks
yeah.
it looks like it's wearing a Tyranitar costume.
If Tyranitar dressed up as Tyranitar for Halloween, this is
Yeah.
what it would look like. Yeah, absolutely. Another just objectively bad. Most of them are bad. I will say that. But like before we continue, I want to draw your attention to Mega Salamence.
Okay,
it is,
yeah.
It is. Easily,
I'm glad that Brooks hasn't seen a lot of these before because that really adds to the effect.
It's astonishing how bad
I
of a
love-
design this is.
I love Lunala.
He just tucks in his little feetsies.
God, these are just
God.
very very bad.
It reminds me of Togekiss, which is an objectively bad Pokemon, because it has.
Oh, I love
completely-
Togekiss.
Togekiss is
Superfluous.
not. No. I will not hear slander about my sweet child Togekiss. Brooks,
I
this
don't. I don't like top-heavy Pokemon. I don't like. It's like. It's,
Yeah, there we go. Let's put Mega Tyranitar.
If an
Oh,
earthquake
no.
happened, I want a Pokemon that could withstand like a minor earth. Like Mega Manectric would be falling over; it would die horizontally,
Mm-hmm.
and Togekiss also. Because at least Togetic, like I can understand, like it has like little wings and it's just a little friend and it flies.
Yeah.
It can survive the earthquake. Togekiss would be
Just
Yeah.
dead meat.
because it's a flying type. So
Oh.
that's my mad impression.
Oh, okay.
What? Is that where we're getting into? This is where we're going to start getting into this section of the show. The blatant insults against my person.
Yeah, it's more fun when you're here.
All right, so we
Well, it's
have
like
some.
the one.
Go ahead.
Let's continue. I was
What
just gonna
the-
say the one time that Brooks actually let me on his show for some reason, he didn't hate me yet. So we haven't had time to insult each other on air.
Yeah, it feels better when, because anonymous bullying is so passé.
Yeah,
So,
I really
2000.
Especially
like
'cause,
seeing
like-
a live face to it.
yeah. You get to see my very expressive face in 2 frames per second.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
it's a good
much.
face.
Expressions last a long time, so you get to see them.
So there's been some news about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and we're not going to fill you in on everything because this is no longer a news podcast. This is now a we give our shitty opinions on Pokemon podcast.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
good.
And it seems to me that we should just go one by one and critique these designs. So I'm gonna start.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, I mean, the most important piece of news is that this is the first time that we've had new generation, like
Yeah.
fully new Pokemon. They're not just like forms and shit. I mean, there are some, but new Pokemon.
Yeah. So let's look at UB Assembly really quick because this one is interesting.
I love him.
Oh, Matt loves him. What a shock. I hate it. I hate it a lot, and let me tell you why. I don't like that it has eyes on the inside of its legs. And I don't like that it looks like a chess piece that has come to life and started glowing blue for some reason. Like, if you told me, like, this is my character concept, and bear with me. If you took a rook off the board and filled it with eyes, I'd be like, stop, and please go back to your corner,
Yeah.
Matt, because
But
I know
You're
you
very
came up
much
with
a
this.
leg purist, it seems.
Yes, no.
You want untouched legs.
I have a standard to uphold when it comes to legs. If the legs don't look
Okay.
good, I'm not interested. Okay, these are bad legs. These are objectively
Hey,
bad
Ori.
legs.
Ori,
Yes,
Hogwarts house are you a part of? Is
Uh,
is it like this?
that was a mistake I made a long time ago, and I'd appreciate you not bringing it up ever again.
It sounds like a fun thing to bring up.
I'm not bringing this up. I'm not talking about this, and I refuse to speak of it.
Okay, so the one thing that I don't like about UB brutalism, as I call him, is
Bad.
Bad.
they could have made it Rock Ghost and they made it Rock Steel. Plenty of
You
Rock
already
Steels
have
already.
that Pokemon. It's called Probopass, and he's a good boy. He's
Hey,
got a giant
come
nose and a
on.
mustache.
Come on, we're like 5 minutes in. I can't. Come on.
Probopass, yeah, Probopass is the top level dude. Let's get a
Stop.
picture of Probopass on the screen.
Yeah, and you
Echoey
know
on
what?
Brooks.
Davos Seaworth is good. And people who live in Florida smell bad. This is Elite Forester. That's my impression of this podcast.
I've been to
People in
Florida an
do not
entire
smell
4
bad,
times.
But Probopass is a good Pokemon. He's a very
Probopass?
good boy.
It's not a Pokemon.
It's a good boy.
It's not even bad. It just isn't.
What do you mean it isn't?
It's non-Euclidean. It doesn't exist.
Probopass is very good. He's got the weird eyes. He's got like little boys on the side of him who do God knows what. And like I need more mystery for my Pokemon. That's all I'm saying.
Probopass is fake and weak and my enemy.
I refuse to acknowledge this take. This is
Like, is its mustache hard?
yes, it's
No,
hard.
it's like
no,
it's
it's
like
hard. It's absolutely hard. It's steel. That's the
It's
only
rock
steel part
hard.
about it.
So it's a big rock with a steel mustache,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and its eyes are rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that does it definitely would survive an earthquake. It definitely is not top heavy.
Yeah.
Well, no,
that's
no,
what
no.
I'm saying.
It would not survive an earthquake because it's rock steel.
Right, which as we know is 3 types that are the exact same fucking thing, but we need 3 types.
No,
Oh,
okay,
here
okay,
we
no, no.
fucking go.
We're
All
not
right.
getting into this yet.
No,
We
we're
are
not
getting
doing
into
this yet. Not yet.
No, not yet.
No, bad.
God damn it.
It's just
We
so
gotta-
it made me so mad when I was playing Pokemon Yellow when I was 8 years old, and I was like, well, there are 15 types, but there's not a specific type about my favorite man-made metal alloy. Oh, I hope someday. Then all of the elements of the world will be represented.
My plutonium type.
I can't wait for my neon type Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right, moving on from UB Assembly. I can't believe we already had the type thing. Jesus
It's
Christ.
a bad Ultra Beast. It looks like an AT-AT from the Star Wars films, and I
Yeah.
don't like it. It's a place where you would put a Pokemon inside
Yes,
of it.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like if a castle tower came to life, this is where I would hide all of them. But like, no, it's
Like-
not. It's not real.
Like I'd put my amiibo on there.
Yeah.
I should have brought some amiibo with me to have on screen.
Oh my god. Hold on, really quick from chat. We have.
I just
Flavor
realized
text.
I'm Halucha and Brooks is Trubbish today.
I don't like it.
Okay, so Probopass, it exudes strong magnetism from all over. It controls 3 small units called mini noses. How can you not like that? What's
I don't-
wrong with that?
That got worse as you went along.
It's good, actually. Like it's good.
See, the thing about Probopass, guys, the thing about Probopass,
Probopass is here. Let's take it one at a time.
Okay.
So the first thing was that it has magnetism everywhere.
Mhm.
It has magnetism in every way, but except for charisma. It doesn't have any sort of personal magnetism. It just has the sort of physical, elemental form of magnetism, which is very sad because you wouldn't want to be physiologically attracted to something that is bad to be around, like
Sure.
Probopass.
you
The
just
mini
hate to
noses
see it.
thing. The mini noses thing, that's just superfluous. That's no different than the leg rings of a Megaform or just the existence of what's another bad Pokemon?
How can you say that
Sableye.
mini noses as a concept is the same thing as shitty sweatbands on a Mega Manectric? That's
It
not
only
even
needs
close.
nose.
That's a-
You get one.
No, you get 3. You get as
No,
many as
you
you want. A family can be all noses and no mom, okay? Like, why are you gonna do me like this?
Okay. Let's move on to the next Ultra Beast because Brooks said like 3 things that I want to yell about in that last sentence, and I feel like we're never gonna get through this if we continue.
Matt, how many noses do you get?
You get as many as
Take
you
a
want.
side.
Any nose is fine.
You get one.
Yeah.
No,
all right.
you guys are. This is just wrong. This is bad. All right, I'm going. Okay, next up is Ultra Beast Burst, which makes me want to physically die. Your thoughts?
Why wouldn't they call it Ultra Burst? It's so much easier.
Nice. Oh shit,
He's
I fucked up. Hold
just
on.
Yeah,
a
nice.
good friend. That I think that's what the designer of this guy said.
He's a good
when he
friend.
made it.
That was the design idea.
No, that he fucked up.
He fucked up. Pretty good.
Hey, boss, I made a mistake. Oh, that's okay. We'll still put it in the game.
Yeah, it's
We'll
fine.
still put it in the game.
It's totally fine. No. Wait, Brooks just said Sableye is bad. No, he didn't. No.
He did. That is a thing he said in his sentence.
He did
I
not
got
say
that
that.
shit under the wire, and I thought you let me get away with it.
No, absolutely not. You don't get away with that. That's objectively wrong. Incorrect, sir.
Thanks for
Wrong.
keeping me honest, chat.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you, enemy of the show. Well, actually, no. I have no reason to call Patrick enemy of the show. He's been nothing but good to Elite Full Restore. He's just a Targaryen loyalist.
Oh, my Patrick.
Just
Ugh.
awful.
Yeah.
Awful. All right, third
Naturally,
one.
I posted this in... Yeah,
Third one, Ultra Beast Adhesive, who is good.
good.
This is the one I will support. Adhesive is good and cute, and he's my friend.
I don't know, like, again, why didn't they make it a fairy type?
I don't know, but I like the poison typing. That's fun. It's very fun. It's very fun and flirty, and I like his eyes and how dead inside they look. And I
Yes.
like
Yeah.
that he looks like a turkey baster on top. That's very good for me. I enjoy that.
I do like that they finally figured out how to make a Pokemon that's sticky and also good.
Yeah, definitely. He just is good. Adhesive is Mega Mewtwo Y. I mean, that's wrong, Bonsai Rob. I appreciate that, but I think that's wrong because Mega Mewtwo Y is bad is the thing, and this is good. So
I like that it has just, like, it looks like it's gonna be a problem if you get that thing mad. Look at those little cum shooters on his head.
like you
No,
could
yeah,
hug
this
it
is-
and it would be extremely sticky and probably be full of cum, but like it's good.
Yeah, no,
is
it's
the thing.
definitely full of cum.
It's
It's
full of
young,
cum.
dumb.
young,
dumb, and full of cum.
Yes, absolutely.
It's Wamu from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, if you will, but just bursting to the brim with cum.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Camu, if you will.
Camu, if you. All right. Okay, and then
Oh, it's like a GameCube. That's a good opinion as
like
well.
a GameCube.
It looks GameCube-like.
Yes, easy transport.
A lot like a GameCube in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, if you think about it, it's a lot like a GameCube.
I'm thinking about it, and I like to think about it.
I like to think about it a lot. Adhesive's
Just like
Japanese
GameCube.
code name is UB Sticky. That. See, we're on the right track.
Same.
guys. We're on the right track.
Yeah, I'm definitely nicknaming mine UB Cummy.
UB Sticky.
Nice.
UB very sticky. Next
It's my least
is
favorite attack in Earthbound.
Duskmane Necrozma, who, see,
You don't have the picture up yet, but I'm just gonna say it's
I
bad.
have the picture up. It's. I don't know how I feel about this one.
There's just a lot going on.
It's very messy and not the way I like.
He
So-
just doesn't know how to match yet.
But like black goes with everything, and somehow black doesn't go with this. Like I don't understand how that's even possible.
I like its little rainbow headband thing.
The French flag on its forehead. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
good.
little...
it's okay.
It's still like
Yeah, that's
95% bad.
Yeah, it's mostly bad. It's mostly bad, but it's on the right track to being good. It just needs like something. It needs that.
A little better in motion than it does in this screen cap.
In motion.
Like videos of it from the trailers.
I keep moving the Discord window on accident. My bad. There we go. I can't show videos on here for sure. I know that, but let's move on to Dawn Wing.
This is already bad for anyone who's listening to it.
yeah,
on the
no,
normal
this
podcast.
is objectively
feed,
the
so
worst media
we don't need to
anyone's
make it
been
worse.
subjected to for sure.
No, they all like to hear it.
I like to hear it. I like to listen.
I like the it.
Dawn Wing's Necrozma. This is better. See,
It's a little better.
It's a little better. I do like the Ginyu Force armor that's on his chest.
Yes.
That's very, very good.
Ginyu
Not
Force
sure,
is always relevant.
not sure what's going on with the two little extra pointy bits on his penis, but I do like the rest of it, and I like the big hands. That's pretty good.
It's just a barbed dick. That's how it implants.
It is a lot like a barbed dick.
That's
Just
it.
chink.
There's no follow up on that one.
Oh, there is hooves.
His hooves? Oh,
It's I don't watch Steven Universe, but if I was on Tumblr and it was like, hey, this is the new gem, I would be like, yeah, probably.
most likely. I can't disprove that.
Yeah, that looks
scientists are not sure.
looks like a Rebecca Sugar joint.
Yeah. A little pointier.
Definitely.
Well, you got to get edgier as the seasons go.
Yeah. She
You
pointed.
gotta mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so those are all 5 of the new Ultra Beasts. We hope this news section was very informational for you.
Yeah, of course.
Can we
well,
please
there's
get to
one more.
Pokemon Duel?
Pokemon Duel. See, this I on purpose did not inform myself about this. So I need you guys to explain to me what Pokemon Duel is.
As far as I can tell, it's like a board game, and then you have pieces, and you're trying to move the pieces to the other side of the board. But your type matchups don't matter at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Finally,
That's
You can take Pokemon.
That's everything I know.
You can take Pokemon on the go with Pokemon Duel.
Ah, yes. Pokemon Go board. Excellent.
No longer do you
Yeah.
have to sit in front of a big TV and play Pokemon. You can play it on your commute. It's anywhere you want it. It's sweeping the nation.
Pokemon has never been portable before.
Right. You had to carry all
Never.
your Pokemon.
Never. God, I can't believe
Yeah.
we're going to Pokemon Go away soon.
Yeah.
So
God, remember how Pokemon Go to the polls was a real thing said by a real person running for real president?
Barrier Trio, be sure to Pokemon Duel to the polls.
Thank you, Bean.
Thank you.
Very good.
Actually, you know what? There actually is a good Pokemon mobile game that I don't think have actually talked about on the show before.
And what would that be?
It's
Matt?
Is that the fish game?
I think it's the fish
Magikarp Jump.
game. Okay.
A good fish game.
It's
This
really
I haven't
good.
played either.
Hey, Matt, did you
Okay,
spend
so
money on that?
I did not. I
Matt,
have
how
not
much-
spent any money on it.
Matt, how much money have you spent on internal currency in Magikarp Jump?
Nothing.
Okay,
I haven't spent
Matt.
Sure,
any
Matt.
money.
Sure.
Okay, so the thing about Magikarp Jump is it follows the principle of game design that people like to watch the numbers go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
The
good when they
entire
do.
purpose of the game
I
is
do
to
love
watch
to
the
see
numbers go up.
up.
I hate low numbers.
I hate those
Higher.
low numbers.
Yeah.
7,
Like,
3,
you can
13? I don't think
Get
so.
'em outta
Give me
here.
Give me a 4,000 any day over a 7.
Raise your experience of your Magikarp, and it can go up to 13.9 trillion experience. Which is an obscene number. It's just obscene.
It is a lewd number, and I will not stand for it.
It is a lewd number. Anyways, yeah, Magikarp Jump good. There's a whole bunch of different little Magikarp patterns in it. They're all really cute.
Mm-hmm.
The Magikarps jump.
Yeah.
They jump.
Them jump.
Them jump.
I like that evolving into a Gyarados is the wrong thing to do and you lose.
You lose when that happens.
Like
It's
it makes
very
you.
good.
It makes you like how do you evolve? Like what? How does this work?
There's like a
You
couple
train
of
it too
little
hard,
events
right?
that'll do it. Yeah, you train it too hard.
Okay.
So like I think the version of the event just gives you a ton of experience, and the bad version of the event evolves your Magikarp into a Gyarados.
And you do like a walk of shame away from the jump arena with your fucking huge ass Gyarados. It's very good to see.
You're too
Yeah,
good
it's
for here now.
extremely good.
Get the hell out.
Yeah,
of my
exactly.
Jump.
And then yeah, I have my contractually obligated 1 minute to talk about Pokemon Go, so I need Ori to get the vape ready.
Hold on 1 second. I need to call up a timer because I am timing you on this.
Hey, what if it? Let me just eat up some of the 60 seconds. What if it was called?
Hold on.
What if it was? What if it was Pokemon Go to the polls?
I think like that is the literal reason why Trump won. That right there.
No, yeah.
Are you
like-
going to Pokemon Go to the polls? All right, here we go.
I mean, yeah.
Remember when Hillary Clinton said, "I'm going to Mario run for president"?
It is my Fire Emblem fate to become the president.
Oh my god! This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, Matt, you have 60 seconds starting now.
So, like, Pokemon Go has legendary Pokemon in it now, and you have to, like, gather a group of people together in a real-life space. So you just see a bunch of, like, 25-year-olds standing around in a parking lot on their phones playing and trying to catch a Mewtwo. And it's good in that it requires me to leave the house, and it's bad in that it requires me to talk to people that play Pokemon Go.
Sounds bad.
Legendary Pokemon. Gen 3 coming soon. That's it. I'm done.
You had 29 seconds left.
Hey Matt,
Oh,
how much money have you spent on digital currency in Pokemon Go?
A
A non-zero amount?
non-zero amount, yes.
okay. Would you like
The
to
thing
share
with
with us
Pokemon
what that
Go is that you can do surveys on Google phones to get you like between 10 cents and $1, and
Hell
every
yeah,
time I
dude!
get $1 of currency, I immediately send it to Pokemon Go.
Matt, can you just give me
so
a ballpark of
fucking
how much
good.
time you've spent in your life watching ads for Pokemon Go currency? Just a minute, please. Give me a minute's
no.
number.
They never play ads. They always just ask me about places I've been. Google's like, "Hey, I saw in your location settings that you were at this restaurant. What did you think of the restaurant, guy?"
That's
The
not
second-
terrifying at all. I will say that.
The second that Google takes over the government, they're going to assassinate me in my home. but it's cool because
Yeah,
I can
you-
spend money on Pokemon Cash.
Yeah, you can
There
get
we
more
go.
incubators for your eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
I really shouldn't be ripping you this hard because if I went through like my like purchase history on League of Legends, it would be it would be more than $1,000. Like I'm objectively like very concerned.
Yeah, but
for
see, the thing
myself.
is, League of Legends makes Pokemon Go. I'm sorry, Pokemon Go makes League of Legends look like a good game.
That's true.
Ooh.
That's very true. That is objectively correct. I'm
And,
going to
like,
Animal Crossing
really
Pocket
hard.
Camp this DNC money. Thank you, Alex.
Oh, okay. Well, that's like basically it for news.
That's
We've
basically it
basically
for
gone through all the new shit.
Mhm.
So like we were just gonna like lightning round in the chat and get people to send us Pokemon.
Yep.
Bring them up on the
Oh,
screen.
fucking good.
Yep.
Yeah,
So if
so
you have
everyone-
questions, post them in the chat. Donate if you have a donation. The donation link is at the bottom. Those questions will have priority. Otherwise, we're just going to be picking stuff randomly from the Twitch chat. And
Well, before we do proper questions, just send us Pokemon. I just
yeah,
want to
you
do
can just send
lightning
us
round Pokemon
too.
rating.
We can give takes on Pokemon. That's
Please
totally
send
fine.
money for digital currency.
Send money for digital.
We're all-
Remember what I just said about microtransactions? Lucario is
Okay,
our first
great, we
one.
got some. Lucario's our first one. Let's get it in there.
Lucario. I am pulling up the picture of Lucario right now. Brooks, you know what Lucario looks like?
Yeah, I'm not that casual.
Okay.
I mean, it's very hard to miss Lucario.
Oh, cool.
It's in everything.
When you Google Lucario, on literally the second row of image, there's like a wedgie fetish
Oh,
picture.
good. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
People really want to fuck Lucario for some reason.
People really want to fuck Lucario, and here's the thing: I
people like-
personally don't understand because, like,
I don't want to fuck Lucario, really.
if you look at his hands, and I'm zooming in for those in the chat, like he has a spike on the back of his hand, so you better hope that Lucario is a bottom, otherwise, like, we're all in trouble.
And it's like,
Yeah.
you can't do missionary because Lucario has a big chest spike.
It's just
Yeah,
it's
unless you
bad.
want a giant fucking hole in your bed. That seems like a sweet way to bedbug town.
Bed bug.
And it also has half Jinkos fused to its body. So that's
Yeah.
going to be tough in terms of intercourse.
It's just,
Yeah, it's like jorts. It's jorts with a leather belt, and he's just wearing a fur vest.
Now Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario.
Mega Lucario. Here we go. Now this one's a real treat, and I'll have to refresh myself on this one. Yes. Oh,
Mega
it's just
Lucario's
as, it's
looking
just
like a
as good as
snack.
I remember. Oh, just a wow.
Honestly, I think Mega Lucario looks better.
Yeah.
He looks
Like-
better, but here's the thing: the smolder that his eyes are giving me is very discomforting.
Oh yeah, the thing is, everyone wants to fuck Lucario, but Mega Lucario, he wants to fuck. He's like,
Yeah.
he's coming
he's
right in for
ready
it.
to fuck. You can't hug
He's-
Lucario.
yeah, he is-
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you cannot.
You can't. You will take what Lucario gives you in this situation, and I for one am very uncomfortable with it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Next,
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. Yes, we do have Kevin Durant. Recently traded to the Golden State Warriors, and he is a coward for doing so. Durant, however, the Pokemon, is bad. And let me
Hey Satoshi Tajiri! Hey, yeah, it's me, your new Pokemon design. What if we made a big ant? Yes? You'll give me $1 million? Okay, great, thanks. It's a bad Pokemon.
Okay, it's an ant. What's the problem?
It's bad. It's very bad, man.
First of all,
an
it's Steel type, which is one of the worst types, and
Oh, here we go.
it's bad. Kevin Durant seems nice.
Kevin Durant is fine.
I like his little chompers.
This is one ant you don't want at the picnic.
And the whole reason it's Bug Steel is so that it's super weak to that fucking anteater motherfucker.
But, like, here's the thing. You could have just made it a bug and done literally anything else, and it would have been weak to the fire, like anteater. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but it makes it super weak to the fire.
Speaking of anything else,
Rob is correct. Rob is correct in that it's like the only bug type that actually has 6 legs instead of like the proper number of legs.
yeah, because there aren't
that's
enough bug Pokemon to justify the type. Also, I just
Fuck off,
found out.
Brooks.
Hey friends, did you know that there's a Mega Durant?
is there really?
Because it
There's
might be fake.
absolutely not.
Oh, okay,
It's definitely
a fake thing that I saw on. I got tricked by Jeff Google, the founder of Google.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Classic.
That
Okay,
happens
great,
a
because it was
lot.
bad.
If you Google any Pokemon, you'll get a fake Mega. The next one was Magnezone.
Bad.
Really bad. Okay.
What do you think of the other members of the line, Brooks? Magneton.
They're like, I don't love them, but like they're fine. They're not animals, so like they shouldn't be Pokemon. But like whatever, if they're there, that's fine.
Okay, so here's the thing. Magnemite is good. He's a good boy.
Magnemite is one of the first Pokemon that like when I was little and I would try to draw Pokemon, like I can draw Magnemite.
Yeah, because
So,
it's like a circle
anyone
and
can draw
horseshoes.
Magnemite.
Like it's really easy to do.
Yeah, I nailed it every time.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But here's the thing. Magneton is bad. And here's why.
No, disagree, but explain yourself.
Okay, like if I wanted 3 Magnemites, I would just have 3 Magnemites. I don't need them
about
squished together.
But you can have, if you have a Magneton, you have an 8-person team then instead of 6.
No, because then I would just have I would just have 8 Magnemites. Like I don't need 3 of them. If I want 3 of them, I'll have 3 of them. I just want 1. He's a good boy and he can be by himself. He's grown up enough where he can do that.
And then Magnezone. I think we need the picture on screen for this one.
Yes, we do. Magnezone. So Magnezone, good or bad?
It's bad objectively.
See, I disagree. So elaborate.
Okay, well let me start by why Magneton is good.
Okay.
And this is where it starts. Okay, so in Palm Sunday, in Kurt Vonnegut's 1981 novel, he says, "What should young people do with their lives today?"
Yes.
Many things, obviously, but the most daring thing is to create stable communities in which the terrible disease of loneliness can be cured. A really beautiful thought.
Sure.
However, so that's why I really appreciate Magneton, because it's just Magnemite finding friends and finding a stable community in which you can stop being lonely.
Okay.
That's a really like beautiful. I don't love the Pokemon, but like it's a really beautiful sort of communitarian ethos that we're seeing. And that makes Magnezone a fucking like bastard from hell. That because it's right wing propaganda of what a communitarian ethic is. It's the absence of personal property. It's just the fusion of these multiple into this amalgam. It's just hell amalgam that doesn't have an identity communally or individually. It's bad. It's not a Pokemon. It shouldn't be fused together. They should have their own identities.
So here's my counterpoint on Magnezone.
Yeah.
So in the classic Kurt Vonnegut novel Breakfast of Champions, he says that Charm was a scheme for making strangers like and trust a person immediately, no matter what the charmer had in mind, right? We're all familiar with this quote. Now, the problem I have with your theory is Magnezone has no charm. He is objectively a very uncharming person. Look at his eyes and look at his body. He is shaped like a
You might go far
saucer.
enough as to say that it's bad.
No, I'm acknowledging your point that he is not charming. However, he is good because he's not trying so hard like Magneton is. Magneton is not a Pokemon. It's 3 Pokemon squished together. Magnezone is 1 Pokemon built out of 3 Magnemites. This is why he's good. He's a flying saucer. He's objectively different than Magnemite, which is a good Pokemon. Magneton is bad. Thank you. I'll collect my award now.
So it's Magneton, but you get 1.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The fusion has
Magnezone-
completed. Magneton is just 3 of them on their own, pretending they are a different Pokemon, which is incorrect and wrong.
From the classic Kurt Vonnegut novel, I've never read a Kurt Vonnegut book before. I feel like
You have
Magnezone...
depression, Matt. Why wouldn't you read Kurt Vonnegut?
Fuck.
Magnezone is the perfect encapsulation of fully automated luxury space communism.
Okay.
That's it. That's my whole opinion.
Interesting.
Question. Okay, so does this whole opinion paradigm extend to the Diglett line?
Yes.
Because do you think that there should be a third form that's just one big Diglett?
I think so. I think I'm
if
gonna
you
follow
will.
that train right back to the station for sure.
Yeah,
and
I want a
here's
third
why.
one,
Can
and I
you
want it to be
imagine
called
one
Dumps.
giant chode of a Diglett with hair? Because that would be the 3rd Diglett evolution. And
I'm
excellent.
imagining the size of the Doug trio in the last level of Pokemon Snap, but just a fucking Diglett.
Mm-hmm. And then it
With
just
hair.
fucking grows spikes for no reason for the Mega Evolution.
It's
that's where we
it's
are.
one. It's one. It has 2 little heads butting off the side.
Yeah.
Like horrifyingly off to the side, and like such that they're getting their heads knocked against the hole every time it goes down.
I
And
like
so it
that.
has like a really dumbass expression on its face,
Excellent.
and it has hair, and it has like Diglett eyes, but with the angry eyebrows from the Doug Trio.
Strong
Yeah.
agree for sure.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay.
I think it
Sure.
would actually work. We have more. People have put more suggestions down.
We have
in
much
here.
more. Your take on
If you have a
Megaman-
suggestion of a Kurt Vonnegut book for Matt to read, you can also put that in the chat.
Someone
Your
put
take
down
on
tracking.
Megamanectric has destroyed my faith in your takes. That's understandable.
That's the one?
That's the one. That's what you're gonna rally behind, Megamanectric.
Okay,
because
sure.
you're alone under that banner, my friend. I'm sorry. Flaffy is the next one. Flaffy.
Okay.
I have mixed feelings about Flaffy.
See, I like that it still has like the sheep ethos to it. Like, I really like Ampharos, but it's not really a sheep anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Fluffy?
some Dragonite bullshit where it just changes into like a uniquely beautiful thing that is different.
Yes.
Yeah. I really want to like Flaffy, and I really like Mareep, and I really like Ampharos, but like the fact that it just randomly changes color in the middle of the line and then switches back to its normal color really
Yeah.
throws me for a loop.
Well, like, 'cause like it's a middle stage thing to be a different color than the start and the end, but usually it's at least the same color, but just a different shade.
Right.
Right.
Like Wartortle, Charmeleon, they're all like that. But with that one, it's just like it's pink now. The other ones
Yeah.
aren't that.
Yeah. No,
I-
I think it's bad. I'm pretty sure it's bad. I'm
Right,
not
it
I'm
has
not
a
100% on it, but I'm pretty sure it's bad.
I'm imagining having an actual Flaffy in front of me, and you would think, oh, a sheep, I want to pet it. But if you look at it, it's mostly like, it looks like a hairless cat with just like a scarf. And I don't like to touch hairless cats. I like to touch big fluffy fur and stuff. So I'm thinking that maybe it's bad because I don't want to pet it.
Yeah.
hate to
I think
pet it.
that's a good take.
It looks like a naked mole rat, sort of.
Yeah, but it's not like cute like a cartoon naked mole rat. It's
Like a
just
fun Kim Possible
yeah,
mole rat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's not Rufus. It's something I don't want to
Right.
touch. It seems slimy if I. It seems like it would be. That's it. It seems like it would be made of rubber, and I don't want to touch it or be anywhere near it. So it's bad.
Yeah.
That would make
Okay.
it would be like you rub your hand along in it, it makes that squeaking sound that balloons
Yeah,
make.
yeah. No, see, that's
Ugh.
bad actually. Like, no, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
bad to me.
That's
Bad.
very bad.
Okay.
Okay, Flaffy, bad. End.
Fluffy
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Well, that's-
Vanillux is the next one. Oh boy.
Is that the fun ice cream friend?
That is the fun ice cream friend.
Vanilla's
Ice cream good.
Ice cream good.
Oh, that's the ice cream twins.
Yeah, the ice cream
Yeah.
twins. It's the sundae. Yeah. So
I love Vanillux. I wish it was
Great.
better in battling. Because I love the way it looks.
everyone says,
like,
okay, here's the main problem that I have with people who have bad Pokemon takes, unlike us who have only good Pokemon takes.
Correct.
Except for Matt,
course.
who has bad Pokemon takes.
Correct.
So everyone says, oh, every Pokemon has run out of ideas for Pokemon. Vanillux is so bad, like he's the worst one they've come up with yet. And then we have shit like almost anything from Gen 1, which is objectively the stupidest fucking thing that I've ever seen, except for like a select few. Like Mermaid Dog, hell yeah, let's fucking go. Mr. Mime, kind of see what you're going for there. Pokeball and reverse Pokeball with eyes on it.
Not great.
No, fuck you,
No.
shut it down. I'm done. No.
I think
I'm getting
honestly,
so heated my headphones are falling off.
I think Gen 5 might give Gen 1 a run for its money in terms of worst Pokemon designs, because there's a lot of real losers in this one.
Yeah. 6 and 7 they really started to like improve, but like Vanillux is good. Vanillux is a good boy. He's
Yeah.
smiley. He's got the Sunday thing going on. Everybody likes a Sunday. Like who doesn't like a Sunday?
I think the big thing is just like, as far as ice type things go, other than like, different thing that just happens to have an ice element to it, there's not much like base ice ideas that you can have. Is a perfectly reasonable place to go with it.
Yeah.
Well, or you could just get rid of the ice type because it's superfluous.
Please elaborate.
Should we go there now? Should
Yeah,
we just
let's
go there now?
Yeah.
Like this is where we're going. Okay, Brooks. There are 18 types in Pokemon.
Yeah.
How many do you think there should be?
I think you could whittle it down to more, but I think a good middle ground is maybe 7.
7 types. Okay.
7
I'm going to
types.
open up
Okay.
a list of Pokemon types just because I don't feel like I trust myself to remember which ones I've already said. A list of types. We're just going to go through these types one by one. They're just completely unnecessary.
Well, it's gonna take a while because there's way too many fucking superfluous types. But sure,
Okay, let's start. We're Bug. Bug. What's the deal with Bug?
it's the same as grass.
Okay, see the
And
thing
that's-
about this,
That's wrong.
they are both alive things, but bugs and grass are not the same.
Bugs and grass are absolutely not the same.
Yeah,
I don't
ice and
understand what
water
you're
aren't
talking
the
about.
same, but they are. Like
Okay, no.
Ice cold.
water cold. Water cold. Like what are you talking about?
Ice very cold. Ice. You don't say, "Oh, I got caught in the middle of an ice storm," like and referring to you are in the middle of a thunderstorm. That's not the same
No.
thing.
I get what you're saying. Like I'm in like okay, so my air conditioning's off because I have a central air unit in my window,
Sure.
and
sure.
so
1%.
It's snowing
Go
here
ahead.
right now.
so it's kind of warm in my room right now. But when I
Okay.
turn it when I turn it on after this recording is over, my room shouldn't have a new type. It's still a room type. It's still
Now-
functionally the same thing.
Now we have a problem here, and I think we've reached the critical breakdown in your argument. Your room is not a living thing.
Right, so it shouldn't
I-
be a Pokemon because living things shouldn't be only living things should be Pokemon.
Now, yes, you're absolutely right. Now, if
Great.
your room became alive, let's
Yes.
just follow this rabbit hole for a little bit. Let's say
If
that
I,
your
if I
room
lived in
was-
UV assembly,
your room
Yeah.
was UV assembly, which I hate and is bad.
yeah, I wouldn't
Your
like
room
living
is
there.
filled with thousands of eyes, and it becomes very cold very quickly. I would argue that absolutely makes it a cold type.
a cold type.
Yes, cold.
Which is different from ice type.
I'm
'Cause if-
I'm saying I'm following your logic here. You want cold type, normal and cold normal, fighting and cold fighting, as chat says. Yes, fire and cold fire, absolutely. Now I've kind of lost the thread, but what I'm saying is, if your room was alive, it would have changed types depending on what you did to it. Absolutely. If you set your room on fire, like I'm going to do in about 45 minutes, then
Yeah.
it would absolutely be a fire type.
So if
Okay,
I
I'll-
took
I'm gonna,
if I took Seal, a good Pokemon who's just a water type,
Sure.
and I put him in my freezer, does it turn into an ice type?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
That's
it
a
evolves
Pokemon?
into
That's how it works. Yeah.
Really?
This is how it works.
So when I
What's
take out my
not? I don't
Pokemon-
understand what's not clear about this.
When
honestly.
I go to Cinnabar Island to go fight my friend Blaine and all of his hot monsters, then all my monsters are hot because
the
I'm in
hot-headed quizmaster. Yes, I'm familiar with his work. Yeah.
Yeah, great guy. So
Yeah.
so that's his secret is that you go in there with a bunch of water types and you're like, oh, I'm gonna kick Blaine's ass, no problem. Giovanni, here I come. But then you go into the hot area and all your Pokemon are fire type now.
Yeah.
what?
Is that not how it works? Have I been doing this wrong this whole time?
I guess I have. That explains why. Like I guess that's why I'm bad at Pokemon.
Hey,
Bonsai
Brooks.
Rob, that's exactly how it works with Rotom, to be fair. Now, this is something I really want to hear Brooks' take on.
Rotom's
So-
bad.
Okay, here we go. Why is it bad?
Oh, was there another thing? I don't want to get like Rotom's just like objectively bad. It's nothing personal, kid. It's just like
Nothing personnel, kid.
You don't like the idea of a electric ghost that can get new types by joining into appliances?
Ghost implies that it used to be a living thing and it wasn't. It's a lie.
It's a spirit.
It's a spirit.
Have a spirit.
It was
The
alive.
spirits don't have to have been alive.
So this was just a human boy who died and became a washing
Now, I'm not
machine.
saying it's a boy. I am saying it's
Sure.
it's an electrical entity that used to possess things, and then it died, and now it's a ghost electrical entity that possesses things.
Someone unplugged a washing machine and killed it.
Is that
and
not how
now it's-
I think
recycling
this-
works?
Now it's a ghost.
I'm losing your train of thought here. Like, if I unplug my washing machine and bring it to a recycling center, does it not come back as something else? Is that not
No,
a ghost type?
I will concede this point. You do kill electronic appliances by unplugging them.
Every time
absolutely.
every time I turn off my computer, it is dead, and I have to
My
get a
air
new
conditioning is
computer.
dead
That is
right
how
now.
it works.
Yeah.
Your air conditioner is deceased, and I hope you have a funeral soon.
Yeah.
it's
This
dead.
One
actually
time
proves a point.
I was in the airport last week and I was playing the fun Mario game and it ran out of battery and then I just threw it away because it died.
That's it. I mean, it's deceased at that point. Like, you can't.
Yeah, you
can't
get
bring
one.
Someone like scientists are not sure how to bring people back from the brink of death. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're on the right track here. See now,
Yeah,
I'm
no
kind of
doubt.
seeing you're just getting confused. These aren't bad takes. You just don't know how the world works.
Right.
what it
I
is.
just haven't taken
Yeah.
the science class and realized that water and ice are different chemical elements.
Right. I'm a
and,
biology major dropout, so I understand. Like this,
Yeah.
we're just fixing your information. That's all this is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Go- Ghost and fairy. Ghost and fairy. Like,
What are you saying that we need a ghost and a fairy type?
no, like, do we?
No,
we have one.
Like, I'm
because
just saying,
we've just established that a ghost can just be a water type.
so that's a good spot. We can eliminate one right there. Ghost fairy. Same type.
Same type. It's
Yeah,
the same thing.
You need neither, but it doesn't need to be two separate types if you're going to have both.
Yeah, of course.
Were you really?
Yeah, Rock Steel.
I know that we like I know that we like Fairy type. It's a good type, but were you wondering where it was before it was here?
Where did it go?
Were you did you look at a Clefairy and say that's not normal?
The best part about that is like I've been punching Clefairies in the face for 5 generations of Pokemon, and it
No
has been
doubt.
super effective. And suddenly, it is not very effective to punch this Clefairy in the face.
That's because Clefairy's fucking pissed now.
Clefairy will have its revenge for sure.
Yeah, Clefairy is fucking pissed, and that it's now a vengeful spirit. Ghost
Right.
type.
Okay, so next up is Trapinch. Do we know what
Bad.
Trapinch is? I remember what Trapinch is. Brooks, do you know?
Yeah,
what
we know what it
Trapinch
is, and it's bad.
Okay, why is it bad?
Okay.
I mean, it evolves into good things. This can segue into one of our other productive discussions. Its ability, Arena Trap, is bad, and a good example of why abilities are bad.
Okay.
I just
Why
like a
do you think
concept.
Arena Trap is bad? It's actually one of the best competitive abilities in the game.
Yeah, because it fucking sucks to do, and it makes it not a fun game.
I am on
That's why a lot of
Brooks's side for this one.
Because I love.
I will say that not all abilities are bad. I will say that some abilities, such as Arena Trap, are fucking stupid. And
I'm saying my premise, my thesis is that there are more collectively negative abilities, thus that eliminating abilities altogether, the pros would outweigh the cons of doing that. Trapinch is bad because when I'm training my Magikarp and I put it in the front of my party and I don't have the experience share yet, and then a Trapinch comes out, then I just have to restart the game, and it's not
it's
good.
dead. That's it.
Yeah, and then I have to go buy a new cartridge for $40, and I don't have that kind of money.
were you training it in like outside the power plant in X and Y, where all the fucking Trapinch pop out of the ground after they come at you with like the fucking underground sand and they fly towards you?
Yeah, probably. I try not to think about Trapinch, but yeah, that's probably what happened.
Trapinch is cute, but like he is a shining example of why abilities like suck about 90% of the time. So here's a really hot take. You know what else? What other ability is the fucking worst? Levitate.
Static? Levitate bad.
Levitate bad. Objectively bad.
Levitate
it is
bad.
One of the worst abilities in the game. There should be no Pokemon where giant shards of rock coming from the ground should not be able to hit something that is
You
floating
can just say ground.
6
It's the same
inches off
thing.
of the
Yeah, shards of ground coming
Shards of
from the
ground.
ground.
Shards of
Yeah,
ground.
Yes, shards of ground.
Shards of that's what we call it here in the States. It's shards of
Language is constitutive, and the only reason that sounds weird to you is because you're not used to hearing that.
Yeah.
So Judith Butler would contend that if we continue to utter this, to make this a sort of performative utterance, then we would, then it would sort of be done into the world, because language is done rather than just like innate.
I'm reapplying to college, and this will be my master's thesis.
Yeah.
Just this video.
Great.
Yeah.
Brooks,
I have all the citations. Like, I don't need to do any work. I can just fucking fuck around for 6 years.
Brooks Oglesby, MA, everyone.
God almighty.
Yeah, a lot of my colleagues like Skype into classes and talk about theory and shit. And I'm just like, what's up, y'all? I'm on a Leap Full Restore. Talking about why fucking Magnezone is bad.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Magneton is libertarian. Agree.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Dirt
I guess we just
Quattro
need
gets
some more.
its-
I think. Yeah, Dirt Quattro.
Dirt
Quattro is
Quattro.
really good.
Dirt
Or
Quattro.
I need you to take up a picture of Dirt Quattro and get it on the screen.
Dirt Quattro.
Dirt Quattro.
Here. I don't think I have that image. Do you have it somewhere?
Dirt Quattro. It will come up.
Is it the Mudbird?
It is a mudbird.
Okay, I think I have it. Dirt Quattro. Here we go.
There's actually several different designs for Dirt Quattro.
Here's Dirt Quattro. And
Fourth legendary bird.
there's a like lovingly handwritten name down there at the bottom that just says Dirt Quattro. That's excellent.
So it's just Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dirt Quattro.
I see.
Okay, Dirt Quattro
exactly.
is good.
Dirt Quattro is a good Pokemon.
Dirt Quattro is very
I
good.
can agree with that. That's very acceptable.
We don't actually need to say anything on this. Just
No.
Dirt Quattro is good.
He's
Or of dirt.
Losing makes the game bad. It does. You're not supposed to lose games. You're supposed to win at games. That's the point of games.
That's a good point about games.
Thank you. Okay.
I mean, someone has to send us more Pokemon.
Yeah, send us more Pokemon, send us questions. We're more than happy to answer them. So, rock and ground are the same type, according to Brooks Oglesby. Can you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, you don't need both of them. They're the same thing.
They're
If I'm composing a sandwich and I take out my loaf of bread and then I slice the bread and make it into two smaller breads, it doesn't become a rock type.
See,
So
you had me in.
I don't follow.
rock is small ground. That's the only thing.
Rock is not small ground. Rock is rock, and ground,
Where rock come from, Ori?
It comes from. It comes from erosion. Erosion should be the type. It shouldn't be ground.
Oh, so rock types should be water types, is what you're saying?
No, because you can have wind making erosion. You can have ice making erosion. Ice, hello, different than water. It's
so
all
Aerodactyl should be a flying and water and.
I think I cut out there for a second. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you hung up on me.
No.
No, do not talk shit about Aerodactyl.
All of a sudden, I hear Aerodactyl should be ground and water and then you froze and Matt was like that, like it was the worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just pulled up our questions that we have from Tumblr, and there's actually a Pokemon in there. So if you want to pull up a nice image of Dunsparce, then we can continue on that.
Okay, so Dunsparce.
It's contentious, I think.
Okay.
Don't say anything until the picture is on the screen.
I will not say anything until the picture is on the screen. Okay, the picture is on the screen. Here is
That's
Dunsparce.
good.
Dunsparce good.
It's Ori. What do you got to say? Just fucking say it.
Dunsparce bad. Dunsparce very
Dunsparce
bad. Dunsparce bad. I can't believe you guys would fuck me like this. Dunsparce bad. Dunsparce extremely bad.
Well, look at its cute little eyes.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's got dead ass eyes. It's never opening them ever. It's got a poison stinger on its ass for no fucking reason. And it looks like a bee mixed with like a dead Clefairy mixed with a slug I stepped on and it screamed. I hate it and it needs to go away forever.
The thing about Dunsparce
I will
is that
meet you in terms of Dunsparce is useless and Dunsparce is
stupid looking.
Is stupid looking.
Yeah.
But it's like your cool college roommate, you know?
About Dunsparce is
Hello?
that while I was reading
Ashton Kutcher, are you
Harry
there?
Potter,
I feel like I'm being punked. He's somewhere around here. No one can. No, this is not possible.
while I was reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire,
Oh, here we
Dunsparce
go.
was my
Buckle in, lads.
Dunsparce was my mental image for the blast-ended Scroot the whole
Okay.
time,
Okay, I was thinking like a
and that
pig
made me
thing.
love it more.
I like
Yeah, that's probably
Dunsparce.
what it looks like. But like, see, the thing is, like, Pokemon Gold and Silver and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire came out in the same year. They're both very on the brain.
That's fair.
I just remember there was one section of like Gen 2 where it's like you enter like Tojo Falls or like somewhere where you like I remember being excited because I was like, oh yeah, or no, this was Leaf Green, and you go to like some area in which you can finally catch Gen 2 Pokemon, and it was
Yeah, the
only
Sevi
Dunsparce, and I fucking love that shit. That's so fucking that's ill as hell to be like, oh yeah, it's time to catch some new Pokemon, and it's
Dunsparce
just like
only.
Dunsparce Falls.
God.
That's like when you're playing Black and White. After you beat the league, the first Pokemon you see that's not a new Gen 5 Pokemon is Bronzor.
Oof.
First thing you see, the first Pokemon you can battle after beating the league is Bronzor.
I think that's like an Undertale thing where it's like the game's telling you to turn it off.
Just fucking go to jail.
Yeah.
Fucking crashes
If
your
anyone
game.
brought any other suggestions.
Yeah, we had Pineco.
Pineco good.
Pineco bad.
Pineco.
The thing about Pineco is
Oh.
it's not even a Pinecone.
Yeah, I just saw that
Supposed to be a
Pineco is a
bad
bug
worm.
type. Yeah, Pineco bad.
Pineco good. Pineco very good.
Hey, explain to me why Pineco should beat a fucking Alakazam.
What?
I mean, it won't.
It won't. What are you talking about?
It's bug.
Type?
Yes,
Like, yeah.
type.
but-
It doesn't
It's
mean
a-
it's going to
you know when you-
automatically.
Do you know when you go outside and you see a pine cone on the ground and you say, "Oh, look, a bug"?
It's a bug that lives in the fucking pine cone. What are you talking about?
Since when? It's
Like,
a
that's
big
the whole
pine
thing.
cone.
It's a okay. It literally
bizarre.
says in the description it's a bagworm Pokemon. Like it lives in the pine cone. It's not a
Well,
pine cone.
I guess Bulbapedia is just a fucking liar then,
It's
because
pine cone like Pokemon. It doesn't mean it's a pine cone. It looks
I
just
think
like a
it does.
pine cone. It's not a pine cone.
it's not a pine cone. It's a pineco, which is a pine cone like Pokemon.
This is
Pineco wins because Alakazam picks up the pinecone and freaks out that there's a worm in there.
No, a pineco goes, "Oh no, a bug! One of my fears!" And then he gets scared and runs away.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how that works.
that is
Yeah.
how it works. Yeah. Milotic is. I don't know how to say that one actually correctly. Milotic was the next one. So
I always said Milotic. I don't know, but Milotic good.
Milotic pretty. Other question, follow-up question: are they horny for this one? Because
Oh, they are horny
they
for that
might
one.
be.
I think that's the
Yeah,
most,
they were ready for this one.
That's the most snake-like thing that people are horny for, I think.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of the bad Snivy evolution that's bad.
Superior, yeah.
Yeah, Superior bad.
Superior good. Superior very.
Snivy Lion altogether bad.
Good. No.
No, Snivy
No.
is a friend.
Snivy good.
Snivy fucking sucks.
Snivy good. Snivy sassy. Snivy small, and he has little pointy arms. He
Snivy
good.
has Homestar Runner disease where you can only see it from the side.
He's only ever in a 3/4 view because no one has ever seen him from the front before.
Right.
Superior very good. Superior's like supreme sass monster. Very good.
I like
It's
to
a
call
sass
it
monster. You can give it that
inferior.
much.
It's bad.
I mean, you love to see it.
You love to see it.
We got Golurk.
Golurk.
Golurk
Okay.
yourself. Golurk is
Golurk
to-
bad.
to talk
Golurk bad.
Golurk bad.
Golurk very bad.
I mean, I like Golurk.
Golurk bad. No, Golurk.
Not likes this one.
Golurk
bad.
is kind of how I imagine Roswell from the Adventure Zone, but other than that,
yeah,
Golurk bad.
that's okay. Golurk is very bad. Like here, like there is one reason I hate Golurk more than any other like ghost Pokemon. Someone just said die in chat. Yeah, I understand.
Was it Golurk yourself?
Golurk can fly. Like we know
Yeah.
that, right? Like it can learn HMO2.
It literally
and
learns
fly.
Yeah, because it's a ground type.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So it fucking flies in the air like a fucking superhero. And why doesn't a good Pokemon get that, huh? Like like we have shit like if that can fly, then Dodrio should fly. That's my hot take.
No, because
Yeah.
Dodrio's not a flightless bird. It's a flightless bird like Pokemon that can do whatever.
So it should fly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's fucking Calvin Ball, baby.
Hmm We're fucking doing it. I hate.
I mean, if you think about it, Pokemon is very Calvin Ball.
I'm gonna.
Deep
Someone
to the
doesn't know what
fucking
Golurk looks
pants.
like. I'm gonna put the picture up. Golurk bad. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, okay. So I have an explanation of Golurk being able to fly, and it's that it blasts from its ass,
Yeah,
like
Axe
so.
Blast.
Yeah, it has a thruster, and its legs disappear, and it flies through the sky like the fucking space shuttle. And to that
Oh,
I
so
say,
that's-
fuck you, because I hate it.
So that's what Superior was trying to do when it was like, oh, I'll evolve just by getting rid of my legs, and that'll make me better. And then, so Mega Superior can probably fly.
Mega Superior should be able to fly. Flying through the
Does
sky
Mega
on a
Sur-
mystical dragon would be excellent.
Does Superior have an ass?
Wait, what the fuck? Dodrio can fly. Okay, never mind. I take it back. That was a shitty take by me.
Okay, one question from the questions that we have, just to break it up a little bit. This is from Sam Positive Stress.
Oh,
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Why
Sam
is
is the
Solar...
only one who fucking rides with me in my good opinions often. So shout out to
Yeah.
Sam for being good.
Sam, you're dead to
a
me.
grass type move? I get that it's meant to be like photosynthesis, whatever, but there's all these non-grass type Pokemon that can use it. How can you expect me to believe that a Kangaskhan is absorbing and releasing sunlight? Also, that makes sunlight effective against rocks, which makes no fucking sense. Explain yourself, you frauds.
Agreed.
I think this is a good take. I don't think that Solar Beam should be a grass move in general. I think it's fine that grass people learn it.
Yeah.
But I think it should be like a fire type move. Like it doesn't make sense that it's a grass move. If you want something that's a really strong grass move that you can absorb energy on, then it can like photosynthesize and then like fucking release spores in a giant like beam. But like it shouldn't be a grass move if it's specifically Solar Beam. No, that's a bad take.
Did you know that Flareon is the only fully evolved fire type Pokemon that cannot learn Solar Beam?
Fuck Flareon.
I thought you were gonna say, did you know that Flareon is the only bad evolution?
It is, objectively. It is
It
the
is.
worst fucking Pokemon in existence. Fuck
I don't
Flareon.
know.
No,
Flareon-
it is. No.
Flareon's
Flareon's
bottom.
bad. Flareon's shit. It doesn't learn anything. It looks like a fucking... I don't even know. It looks
No,
like
it's a bad
absolute
Pokemon.
ass. It's a bad Pokemon.
It's just like, I don't know, like Leafeon bad.
Leafeon okay, but not as bad
No,
as
I just-
Flareon.
I just looked at Leafeon and Glaceon thinking that they were just as bad, but no, Flareon's worse.
Flareon's
You're
much,
right.
much
Yeah.
worse.
Correct.
They should definitely at least change it such that Leafeon and Glaceon evolve with the goddamn stones. I don't care if they weren't able to evolve with the stones before. They have the stones. Just let them evolve with the stones now.
If you can make it hard for me to punch Clefairy, you better fix this too.
Like, they've retconned some things, but not other things. Please make it so that you don't have to put a stupid ice rock somewhere that makes it the only fucking way you could evolve Eevee into this thing.
You have to find the magical rock that I can use.
Yeah, every fucking region just happens to have this one magical mossy rock. Ooh, just in the middle of the forest, there's a fucking moss rock.
Speaking of weird,
Fuck
there's
you.
only one of these in the world, you get one. Isn't it weird that, like, there was originally canonically only one Farfetch'd? And, like,
Wasn't there? Well, I
nobody
mean,
cared.
I
Wasn't
think
that
the
the
bit
thing?
wasn't that it was the only one. It was the only one you could get in the game, but I think it was just because they arbitrarily limited those things. Like you could catch Farfetch'd in the wild in at least one game.
I don't know. Why did I
Okay.
think that there was a... I thought, like, its backstory was that it was severely endangered.
Really, it's rare, but I don't think there was only supposed to be one.
That's pot. I didn't think that it was like actually like only one. That's weird. I have not heard that before.
Maybe I just fucking dreamed it when I was 8 that, like, they get poached for their leak or some shit.
They
That
totally do.
I
That's
remember.
part of the description.
Yeah, but
There was just only one that you were able to get in the first game because it was trade only.
Gotcha.
Okay.
My dad didn't work at Nintendo, so I don't really get any of this.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Fucking fart on me. Okay, so I think we're out. So we do.
Okay,
You guys can put more Pokemon in the chat, and we'll talk about them. We should do another question.
Yeah,
though.
I got more questions I can pull from the document here. In the meantime, I got one from Alex, friend of the show, Alex Leafcrunch.
Hey,
Leaf Crunch.
Hey, what if Mewtwo said fuck?
now that I like.
This I do like. I will say that the Mewtwo saying like. So how far do we want to do this? Does he just say fuck when he's upset, or is that his new?
He gets one fuck.
He gets one fuck total over the course of his lifespan. Now that's interesting.
If he says fuck twice, he dies.
Yeah, no, it's his rosebud. He can only say it
Fatal
once.
flaw.
Yeah.
So there are two ways we can do this. He only gets the one fuck, or he can only say fuck.
What if, okay, he can only say fuck once, but he can say frick all the time?
Oh yeah.
Now that's an interesting development.
Everyone would love to hear that.
Yeah, I think I'd love
constantly.
to
Oh
hear
yeah,
Mewtwo
you'd love to
fuck.
hear it.
He can only say what the frag all the time.
He would say frack like Battlestar Galactica, and it would be the worst thing to fall on human ears.
Uh-huh.
He could actually only say, "For the love of God and all things fraggable, it's farking cold in here." Actually, no.
And he was still like, meow.
He could only say "fuck" in the sentence. What the fuck is up, gamers?
Yes, there you go. That's the only sentence he can say is "What the fuck is up, gamers?" and Mewtwo. Those are the only two things he can say.
Mewtwo is a member of PGOT voice chat.
That would be fucking sick if, like, in the
Okay.
first Pokemon movie, they were like, Nurse Joy, what are you doing on this weird island? And you just hear, what the fuck is that, gamers?
Yeah,
Like-
exactly.
What
You know,
the
it's
fuck
perfect.
is up,
Fucking sick.
gamers? Oh
Okay.
my god.
We got a couple in the chat here. We got
Lickitung.
Giraffarig.
Lickitung is the first one.
Oh, Lickitung is first.
Lickitung, fucking good.
Lickitung,
Licky
very
Lick-
good.
Worst.
The one thing I-
Bottom
the
10
one thing I-
Pokemon.
The thing about
who
Lickitung
bottom
is
10?
that
Giraffarig or
No, Licky is...
Licky is bottom 10. Lickitung is very good. I agree.
Lickitung's
Yeah.
good.
That's a good take.
the thing
Yeah.
about Lickitung is that it embodies a Gen 1 ethos that I actually kind of miss. In that Pokemon aren't necessarily based on specific things, but are just some kind of more generic monsters.
They're
Right.
freakish hell monsters. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. And Lickitung,
Lickitung is a
definitely
fully
that.
realized creation.
Yeah, and it's a fat fucking baby with a huge tongue.
It's so good. Oh my
And
god.
it
No,
loves to eat spicy food in Pokemon Stadium, and it's fun to play.
Yeah, you know what else
yeah.
it likes to eat? What if Jon Snow was Lickitung?
Now that I like to think about. And Jorah Mormont is Licky Licky.
Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
God. Can we-
Would Lickitung munch his aunt's lunchbox?
We're fucking crossing the stream so hard right now. Please don't do this to
Don't
me.
worry. The next question I have after we're out of Pokemon is also going to be crossing the streams.
I fucking hate Licky Licky's Fred Burger looking ass so much. It looks like a fucking Cartoon Network 2005 fucking meme character that they would do in the fucking commercial breaks.
Oh my God. Fred Burger. What a fucking deep cut. Oh my God.
Thanks.
Oh man.
Do you
Volcarona.
have nachos? Like, fuck you. Hell.
Volcarona.
Draft rig.
Volcarona is next. And then
Is
Giraffe
Giraffe Rig
first?
half good.
Rig half good. Which half?
Ass end, obviously.
Ass end for
Ass
sure.
end is pretty good. Yeah. He's a
Did
good
you
boy.
see the original concept art for Giraffe Rig, where like the ass end is the same size as the front end, and it's actually
Ew.
just like it's a fucked up cat dog.
Ew. Bad.
It's cool
But
and I
also
like
good.
it.
Volcarona. Good.
Fluffy, good
Fluffy.
friend.
Fluffy.
Bad.
Warm. Huggable. Very good.
Bad. You don't hug a. You
I
don't
like
hug a
that they
bug.
didn't.
It's a moth. It's not a bug. Well, it's a bug.
It's bug type.
Oh, it is bug type.
Do you think that Volcarona should be a grass type?
Do I think Volcarona should be a grass type? No, because it's a bug. It's a giant
Yeah,
moth.
but bug and
like
grass
a
are the-
moth is
bug and
not.
grass are the same
a
thing.
moth does not like spend most of its time in the grass, so it's not.
It's a
grass.
bug.
It's a bug.
Now,
Let's
Larvesta
see.
looks like an ice cream cone.
It looks bad. I hate Larvesta.
Larvesta's good. It looks like an ice cream cone, and I've never seen it before.
Larvesta bad actually.
It's an ice cream.
It's like it's no. It's just no. And it
Wow,
looks like
I
it
found
looks
the
like
only
it's
good bug.
Ugh, no. I can't believe that's the bug you would rally behind. Ugh.
No, there's Heracross is a good bug. It just doesn't need to be a bug type.
Larvesta.
Yeah.
Volcarona very good. Larvesta very bad.
All right, next one.
Gudra.
Fucking bad. Fucking awful.
You don't like the
Fucking
cum
the
dragon? What's
worst.
wrong? I thought
You
that
don't
would be
like
right
the
up
cum
your
dragon?
alley. That's all you fucking talk about on your podcast, Brooks, is cum and dragons. That's it.
Common dragons. No, we talked about this. I alluded to this earlier in terms of like, oh, they finally made a good sticky Pokemon because like Goomy is like going to like Christian hell when it dies. Like Gudra is fucking bad. There's
I
no
love
reason.
Goomy is a dragon.
It's 55 theses in one about why there should not be a dragon type. It's useless and it's worthless. And Sliggoo is a bastard, and they're all bad.
Sliggoo is the bastard of my life. I can't fucking stand Sliggoo. Gudra's fine. I think Gudra...
It's fucking bad.
Look, anything sticky is good. I like sticky. Sticky's fun.
Now, usually I would agree with you. I can't think of many sticky things that are bad, but Gudra.
I'm not gonna meet
Okay.
you halfway on this one. Gudra fine.
Keep it moving.
Okay. Next after Gudra is Stunky.
Stunky!
It's cute.
Hold on, I need to refresh myself on what Stunky looks like. Stunky?
Don't be mean.
It looks kind of like a little.
Hold on, I have a picture of Stunky driving a car, and it's very good.
That sounds fucking tight.
Okay, Stunky driving a
Tara
car.
from the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah, Tara loves Stunky, and
Leave Stunky alone.
leave Stunky alone.
Stunky is a friend.
Stunky is good. Doesn't need to be a poison type.
Stunky's good.
Stunky's
There you go.
good. Yeah, I think Stunky is very good. I think we can all just like concretely say that Stunky's good. He
Yeah,
also
Stunky
drive
good.
car, which is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Room for
Very
improvement,
impressed
but
with
good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up another question before we go to another Pokemon because I just
Okay.
want to get to this one. Who is a worse dad, Norman or Tywin?
Who is? Oh my god.
This question sent in by Bird.
Nice.
So is Norman aware that his children are fucking each other? Because that's the linchpin of it, right?
I mean, in canon, only one of them is his child.
Would Norman
Like,
cuck
I
his
mean,
own
spoilers,
son?
but okay.
Yeah, I am like not done with Alpha Sapphire yet, but it's fine.
Less the
I've had
same
enough
as the
time. I
original.
should.
Oh, are we
I
not
can know
talking
how
about Game of
Deadpool
Thrones
is.
right now? Oh, okay, my bad. I thought that we were. Like,
Oh, I mean, if you
implying-
fucking want to.
No, absolutely not. Please don't talk about that show.
It's a good show, Ori. Do you want me to tell you about it?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
let's talk
tell
about
me
good
about
show
it.
Game of
Please
Thrones.
explain to me what
it's-
Game of Thrones is.
Well, it's good to watch. And Matt, who's your favorite character on the Game of Thrones television show?
It's obviously Tyrion. Tyrion drinks and knows.
Cause okay, so one thing you got,
And then he makes the sad cuck face.
He makes the sad cuck face, and he loves to drink. But he's he's Don Draper, who's another good, beloved character
who drinks.
mine. And he's good because he drinks and he knows things.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I
Anyway.
love Game of Thrones.
Anyway, Norman is an absent father, but he's not an abusive father, so I think I could give him points over Tywin.
He seems significantly less absent than most of the Pokemon dads, though, yeah?
But here's the thing,
Yeah,
Tywin's
most
a
of the
good
Pokemon dads
character
are
because he
completely gone.
knows military strategy. So,
Yeah. Does Norman
Right.
know military strategy? He uses a Slay King on his team who could only attack every second turn. So
that
clearly
thing
the
still
guy
fucked
fucking
you up,
doesn't
though.
know
That
strategy
thing
at
still
all.
fucked you up.
Now, I just started using a Slay King and have determined that Slay King is good. So,
Slay King, very good.
Yeah, see, the thing about Slay King, I'm just going to use Protect every second turn. What's up? Got Protect. I'm going to Protect now.
well, you have 5 PP, so 10?
No,
Protect?
it's 15.
Protect has 20.
This game sucks. What a bad game.
Slay King, Slacking? No, it's Slay King. Please don't slander my channel like that.
I personally, in the privacy of my own home, I do say Slay King, but I say Slay King publicly.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Hey, what does Odor Sleuth do?
It lets you attack ghost types with normal moves.
Yeah, because you smell
It's
the
the same
ghost.
thing as Foresight.
Okay, it is the same thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Bad move.
Bad move.
It also
Very bad move.
reduces evasion, so like if something has used a bunch of double teams,
Yep.
you can use
Okay.
that to,
Cool. I learned something today.
yeah.
I learned about Game of
Yeah, I'm
Thrones
glad-
today. That's the thing I learned about.
Anytime you want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. So I've heard a lot of talk about this new character. I think his name is Jamie. What's his whole deal?
Aw, Jamie's so badass. It's like, so you think there's this boring book series that it's based on, and it's like he spends like several. Okay, so his hand gets all hurt, and he's a good fighter, and he loves to fuck his sister, and
what?
but you
He fucks
can't
his
choose who you
sister?
love. Well, they don't trouble it at all, and then that's good that they do that.
Okay.
And so it's Jamie's a good fighter, and then he gets his hand goes away, and then it's like Joseph Joestar because he's better at fighting now, and it proves that having a horrific disability in an ableist society actually makes you better at
Oh.
fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
So there's no
Especially
sort of like personal journey about like, oh, what is my identity? It's only tied to this like extremely limiting like fighting. It's just like, what if I punch people hard with my sword hand?
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
pretty much how it is.
fucking good.
It's fucking good.
I can't get enough of it.
Imagine if there was an ability. Imagine if there was an ability where your Pokemon, if it gets kicked in the dicky, it's suddenly twice as strong.
I was
That's
wondering how long
really
it would
good
take for
to
someone to
me.
say "kicked in the dicky," and
thing
apparently
is,
it's
like,
I
1
mean,
hour
got no
and
dicky.
17 minutes.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up soon.
Yeah,
Man,
let's,
I love. Okay.
let's do a couple more in the chat because we have a few more to go through. Let's just do rapid fire. Toucan.
All right, Khaleesi, good or bad character?
Oh my god.
Fuck off.
I haven't
Brooks.
even seen the show, and I know that's a bad character. Toucanon.
Good.
Good. Very good.
Good.
Very
It's just a
good.
toucan. It's just a fucking toucan. Good.
Hold on. I lost my spot. Oh god. Toucanon. Where were you? Oricorio. Bad.
Bad.
Very, very bad. I don't need...
Good.
No, bad.
Super bad.
Very bad.
I want them to make more forms of it for more kinds of dance.
I appreciate the Teen Girl Squad thing, but other than that, bad.
Yeah. Like, it has a good concept. Like, I need more, like, pom-pom Pokemon, but, like, the execution was absolute shit. Venipede line.
Bad.
Decent.
I
I'm gonna
love
split the middle
that
there.
Scolipede. Scolipede is basically a bug crossed with a horse. It is the most terrifying possible thing in the world, and I love it.
Yeah.
Venipede is a Pokemon that also looks like it's stuffed full of cum, which is challenging
Yeah.
to me.
I think we could make probably a whole team of cum Pokemon.
If we could just get rid of like bug and poison and steel and just made a cum type, I think that would be pretty good.
Yeah,
Actually, there are a lot of slime Pokemon, so let's make this team really quick. So it'd be Grimer, Goodra,
Ugh.
Ditto,
UB adhesive.
UB adhesive.
The sticky cum fountain.
Is Reuniclus technically slime?
Oh, you know that's all cum.
Oh, yeah, he's full of the shit.
Well,
Go
you know,
to tip.
it's
Hey,
you know those
hey guys,
those like
do you know what muck spelled backwards spells?
No, I don't. Could you tell me?
No, I was hoping you did actually.
it's
Matt, do you-
cum.
Nice!
Oh fuck!
Nice. Reuniclus, by the way, is a Tenga egg. So the inside of it, that's all.
Stop!
cum. That was
No! Don't you put that hell on me! Oh my god! Oh my god. Ugh. What a great end. Okay.
The people demand another 9-month hiatus after that thing that you
Yeah,
said.
no, we are. Fuck no.
Okay. I'm just gonna get to the usual end of the show. I'm on Thanks Bulbapedia right now, trying to think of the best thing to put on.
Okay.
Well, I can say a couple of them because it's really good. Pre-release media for Pokemon Sun and Moon referred to Moon as Moon.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate
Nice.
you a lot. We made nice.
Can I just say that Heatmore would also be on the cum team because it's Heatmore.
He lick. Yeah. Okay. For sure. Yeah. Definitely. Please
Thanks.
don't make lick faces at the camera. Thank you all for coming. Nice. We'll see you. We'll see you later.
Nice.
Nice. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks, bye.